This is a bear slide.
I was just about to make the joke. This is what we call scraping the squirrel, because you're scraping the squirrel across the. And now this is what we call scraping the bear.
This is initial D. Oh, you gotta go into frog.
Yeah, yes. I thought you were.
No, I realized it as I was doing it. I was like, just maybe I can get it.
Yes. I'm gonna go into hibernation. He just falls asleep as soon as it's just a sleeping bear off the road.
And now I'm a frog. You look more gunners.
Oh my gosh.
Good news.
I think you can just run into them as the boar, I think. And if not, at least try.
You just want to see me run into shit.
Or you can straight up just eagle each of them, like...
That's what was my other option. I was just like, I'm just gonna pick them off one by one, like it's a horror movie.
I was about to say, they'll see their doom coming. They just took Eddie.
I did hear about a really, honestly, kind of scary...
Oh, he shot him.
He just fucking died!
Did you see that? That was like a Spyro moment where you can get the bad guys to attack shit. Very good.
I did hear about a horror kind of game. I forget. I think it's called Roll Call or something, and it's literally just so everybody walks in a straight line, and nobody's allowed to move or nobody's allowed to like look behind them. Okay, everybody has to walk in a line, and nobody's allowed to look behind them or say anything except the person in the front of the line. They're still not allowed to look at the people behind them, but they get to yell roll call, and then everybody calls out their name in the order that they are in the line.
Where does this take place?
Anywhere. It's just it's a game. It's a weird like camp game, I guess, that someone came up with.
Wait, it's a video game or it's a game you play?
No, it's a game you play at camp. Like it's just a thing you would play like in the dark, basically.
And it's a horror movie?
No, it's not a horror movie. It's a game that you would play that's kind of
in
like
real life.
In real life, yeah, at camp.
Oh, yeah. And everyone stands in line and can only see the row of people in front of them.
Yeah, they can only see the people in front of them.
So the person in the back sees everyone.
Yes, the person in the back sees everyone, and the person in the front can yell roll call, and everybody calls out their name. So then there's one person who's designated as the Taker, which is a really weird name.
That's disturbing.
Yes, this is the point.
Those blue things can only be affected by bears and boars. So
I figured as much. But anyway,
it's the bear boar ball.
Yeah, the bear boar ball.
Tax bear boar ball theorem.
Squirrel Rock.
Okay, so is the Taker not in line?
The Taker is not in line. The Taker will, mind you usually want to play this in the dark. That's when it's actually spooky.
Gosh.
It's intended to be like kind of scary, but basically every once in a while, you're gonna call out the person in front's gonna call out a name.
That killed him just from you running away.
Yeah.
So everyone in line does what?
Everyone in line calls out their name whenever the first person in line says roll call. Every time the first person in line says roll call.
But you hear less and less people say their name.
Yeah, because people are being taken. Wait, no, it gets better because then you also
pineapples. I can't do it.
The idea is to take people as quietly as possible. The Taker takes people as quietly as possible, and then the people
in front see it happen.
No, they don't see it happen because they can't look back.
No, but the people in back see it happen.
Yeah, because you're taking from the back of the line. So you take the person in the back first, and you take them as quietly as possible, and then they can become a Taker. However, they can also be in the line. They can go back into the line. They can't say their name though once they're back in the line. So you
this is mental.
It's really funny.
This is literally how Michael Myers decides to attack people. This is.
Yeah, no, it's legitimately scary. Okay, I guess we're going back over here.
Okay, so they can jump back in line like they're supposed to be there, but they can't say their name.
Right, they can't say their name. So you could have somebody be in line behind you and feel somewhat safe, because the idea is you don't have any peripheral vision back there. Yeah, and then you could get taken because you can generally tell when somebody's behind you.
Dude, any game that was ever if any game ever had a theme of horror, I never played it as a kid.
Yeah, I'm not a big horror movie fan, but I was like, this is actually a kind of cool concept, just as far as getting to psych people out goes. Because I'm not a horror.
So how do you win?
There really isn't. It's just whoever's eventually the last person gets taken. And you're like, all right, game's over.
So it's just staying in line and get eliminated. That's the whole game.
Yeah, kinda. But it's the inevitability of it, I guess, that makes it scary.
I guess, but
and, the
you know what's gonna
aspect.
happen. Whereas most horror to me is scary because you don't know what's gonna happen.
No, but this is the thing with this. It's you know that it's gonna happen because the inevitability. It's like zombies. It's like we were talking about zombies, where it's like this is almost like a force of nature thing. Like it's gonna happen.
That's why like a lot of zombie stuff isn't horror to me, because it's
Right, because it's more like
it's more thriller.
It ends up being thriller. This is more like, I want to say, not quite thriller. Like, you know it's gonna happen, but like there's a psychological aspect of the fact that
Yeah,
like,
it is psychological if you know it's gonna happen.
Hey, look, crystals I'm not gonna use.
You know, horror to me is always you don't know what's gonna happen, but it's scarier. It's scary when you don't know what's gonna happen, but it's also scarier if it could happen.
Yeah.
Like, rather than if it, like, you're not scared of a monster, but you're scared of like, you know, humanity. Like, I don't know. Like, okay, you're gonna tell me what's scarier? Like,
oh no, human beings are entirely scary. It was just I wasn't expecting that.
What's scarier, Creature from the Black Lagoon or Scream? Like, legitimately, like,
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. Well, I guess that's a matter of opinion. But on one
that
end,
one really is a
like,
matter of opinion, I think.
It really is. But I guess I'm saying, to me, like, the idea of it being a human is scarier than like a monster that couldn't exist.
Right, I get you. I don't know.
But yeah, it's force of nature villains, so you know.
You go from here.
Whereas like Scream is not a force of nature villain. It's literally
Yeah.
man versus man, like sort of. Man versus it's
Man versus Wild.
Can I spoil?
I don't care.
It's man versus two man.
Yeah.
Like that's like whatever.
I just don't watch a whole lot of horror movies because I have a very active imagination in the first place. Like I don't mind discussing horror.
The twist at the end is turns out Matt Lillard's been in other movies.
Turns out it's the same dude.
Turns out it was Shaggy Doo too all along. Is Shaggy's last name canonically Doo?
I don't know, actually.
It's actually they do say what his real name is. I don't remember. Shaggy's a nickname. I can't.
Lester.
I used to know it off the top of my head, but I can't think of it. I actually used to know like their full names, but I can't think of it.
Recently, there's been an influx of Shaggy memes.
Is it the like Ultra Instinct video?
Yeah, because it's not even the Ultra Instinct one. It's just like since Dragon Ball Super's come back, it's been like kind of slowly trickling back in. Because you'll just get shit like it'll be Shaggy versus Goku, and it'll just be Shaggy saying, "Not bad, man. You made me use 10% of my power," or shit like that. But with Dragon Ball Super, they just released a new movie with Broly, and it's the first Dragon Ball movie in a couple of years now. And it's what's holding people over until the next season of Dragon Ball Super starts, because he's taking a hiatus from it for the moment. Yeah, the creator is.
Sorry, I was googling what are the full names of the mystery gang.
Scoob.
Can't you see his Adam's apple?
Yes.
Like definitively.
But anyway, there's just been an influx of Shaggy memes and shit, like just Shaggy being way too powerful. But recently, there's been some shit where people found old interviews from the live-action Scooby-Doo movies, and they've been putting their own subtitles over them with shit like you couldn't like with the shit like they had to CGI Scooby-Doo in because they couldn't find a real dog that was willing to be around Shaggy because they could sense his power. Shit
Wait,
like that.
they had to CGI him into an animated.
No, the live-action one. They couldn't get it. They had to CGI him in because they couldn't get a real dog to stay next to Shaggy. They could sense his
Matthew
power.
Lillard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it says the interviews. Another one was the interviews for Shaggy were really weird, or the tryouts for Shaggy were really weird. They basically had us put on the costume and see who could contain his power. I was the only one who survived.
We're gonna go lightning round. Name the last names of the mystery team. Ready to go? Round one, easy. Fred.
I got none of them. I can guarantee you that. I didn't watch Scooby. I
Guess
watched
anything.
Scooby-Doo.
Guess any last name. What does his canonical last name go?
Fred. His name is Fred.
His name's
Not Frederick. Fred.
Fred, sometimes called Freddy Fred by Daphne. I'm reading the Wikipedia description of it. Daphne, go. What's Daphne's last name?
I really don't have anything on
It's
any of these.
It's a male's first name. It's a male. It's the first name of a male.
Christian.
He named her Daphne Christian.
I have heard worse names.
It's a show about hunting ghosts.
And they name her
Let's
Christian.
appeal to the Bible thumper kids out there.
I don't know what to do, legitimately, here.
Velma's last name, go.
Scooby.
I thought you were gonna say.
She's gonna start using other characters' first names as last name. Velma Jinkies.
I'll give you a hint. It sounds like one of the Juju's names in this game.
Party.
Velma Party.
Velma Party.
Velma Party.
Velma Party, and that's why they never show anybody's last name, is because their last names all suck. Is it Alana?
What?
Is it Alana?
Is her name Velma Alana?
Velma Alana.
Velma Alana?
Yeah. I've heard worse names.
It's not Alana. That's a first name.
Yeah, I know. You said Fred's, or you said
I said
Daphne's,
it sounded like
Daphne's was the first name.
Yeah, of a male.
Okay, yeah. So why not?
Name Alana.
Okay, you said it sounds like one of the. They only name like 2 Juju in this game.
Yeah, it's one of the Juju.
Is it like after Allura? Or not Allura.
Allure's in.
Yeah, Allura is the
Spyro.
Spyro one, yeah. No, that's not Allura.
It's like you don't
that's
even...
Zoe. That's not even the right game. I don't know any...
Wait, what's the name of... Who says I'm a fine Udor?
Oh no, that is
Allura.
That's... I don't think her name's Allura. I might be wrong there. I think it's something similar to Allura, but I don't know if it's exactly Allura.
Oh, well then maybe you just...
We're blanking here, whatever. What the fuck's her name?
Velma Dinkley.
Dinkley.
Except Dinky. Velma Dinky Juju.
I don't remember fucking Dinky being a name in this game.
Easiest one. The man, the myth, the legend, the main character himself.
Scrappy Doo.
What I was just about to say, what's...
Ladies and gentlemen.
No, I was gonna say, what's Shaggy's last name? So his name is Shaggy Scrappy Doo.
His name is Shaggy Scrappy Doo.
Coincidentally, your nephew's
Yeah, like what the fuck do you do?
Okay, yeah.
Legitimately don't get this.
Okay, sorry, I've been paying attention. So
I've literally been sitting here trying to get the boar
Over and over
anywhere
again.
over here.
just stop being the boar. Don't worry about the rock. Just squirrel out of there. You can probably just avoid them and squirrel.
I like that fucking Juju run with the
just squirrel. I think he's got his eyes.
It won't let me.
Oh shoot. Well, then just go.
Time to go.
Look, they're shooting up at you. You need to be squirrel here, I think.
Yeah, there's a squirrel thing over here somewhere. One of these directions.
Okay, I mean, there's more than 20 in each world, so you could just bounce.
I mean, yeah, I could. But anyway, go on.
I thought it had something to do with that rock, but it might not.
Yeah.
It might just be there for flavor, but the fact that it looks like something you're supposed to interact with is really confusing.
It really is. Like that
most
feels like
things.
something. Like these definitely look like things you should be interacting with.
Oh, but you're trying to hit that with the boar, right?
Yeah, and you can't get the fuck up there.
Yeah.
Well, that didn't work. Squirrel's great.
I could look up another walkthrough.
Nah, I don't even think it's worth it. I think I'm just gonna fuck around for a little bit.
I'd say just jet out of this area and do other stuff, and you collect 20, you don't even have to come back.
F.
I legitimately think the character designs for each of the animal spirits is so cool looking.
Oh yeah, like they actually, like the designs in this game look good and the artwork's not bad, especially for the time period, but like, just the gameplay is the unfortunate part.
His name was Shaggy Juju, by the way.
His name was Shaggy Juju. He was actually a god.
Can you actually land on that one piece? No. Do you know Shaggy's last name?
Dude. I don't know. I legit don't remember any of their names because I haven't watched Scooby-Doo in the past 15 years.
It's Shaggy Rogers, but you're never gonna guess his real first name.
It's something stupid, I remember.
Yeah, his name is Norville Rogers.
That's why he goes by Shaggy,
Norville
because he doesn't want to be known as Norville.
This is Shaggy, no, Fred, Velma, Daphne, and Norville. Those are their canonical human person names.
Yeah. Like, look. I'm supposed to get up there.
Using the squirrel, you have to break the thing.
You have to break the fucking thing, and I don't know how to...
You would have to get the boar all the way up there.
Yeah, and that's doable, but then I still don't know how to ram it. Because you're in midair, and you can't do the ram when you're in midair.
Right.
Alright, you know what, whatever. We're gonna take a short break, figure this out,
Yeah,
come back in a minute.
I would say just leave.
I don't know how, you can't. You can't fucking leave.
This is your way out of here.
Yeah, that is the way out.
You can just cut to when we figure it out.
I'm just gonna leave me floating here for a minute and we're gonna look it up.
We're gonna play the Wikipedia game to get from Scooby-Doo to TAC walkthroughs.
Step 1, go to Hitler. Have you ever played the Hitler game? It's like 6 steps to Hitler.
You've explained it to me, but I've never actually played it.
Okay, for anybody who's not aware of what this is. I occasionally just remember this out of nowhere and bring it up. It's called Six Steps to Hitler, and the idea is you hit random on Wikipedia on the main page. But yeah, it's a game that I forget who came up with it, but I heard it from one of my friends. And basically, you hit the random button on Wikipedia in the sidebar on the main page, or on any page really. And then you try to get from whatever article that is to the article about Hitler in as few clicks as possible. And the idea is it's kind of like 6 Degrees of Bacon, where like you can get from anything that you can think of to Hitler in that many clicks. One time I got from watermelon to Hitler in 4 clicks.
Oh, I think you might have explained it to me when we...
Yeah, so it went watermelon, Africa, Rommel, Hitler. That was how easy it was.
Watermelon, Africa, Rommel, Hitler?
Africa, Rommel, Hitler is how that went. Rommel,
Why
the
was
desert
Africa?
fox.
Why was Africa the logical next step?
Supposedly, watermelons originated in Africa. That's the whole reasoning.
No, but why did you think it was a good way to get to Hitler?
Because I knew that I could get to Rommel the desert fox from fucking
From
Africa. That was my immediate reasoning.
The entire blueprint ahead of time.
No, that's the best part about it, is that there's like a
You can
legitimate
make guesses,
strategy
yeah.
that you can use. Oh fuck. Well, that didn't work. Anyway, Luke's looking up a walkthrough. I'm just gonna sit here and do this, and if we don't say anything interesting, I'm just gonna cut it out. So that's okay.
Question on game facts. How can I get through the boar before the juju runs out?
Through the boar.
What are the juju powers? Juju's not capitalized.
Why are you... Ladies and gentlemen, game facts.
How do I get past, in parentheses, Geyer Mountain? Unparentheses. There are several squirrel totems in the room. Glide around as a squirrel and go up the air vents to get to the higher ledges. Yep, you're doing that now. As you go places, break the rocks on the vents by pressing Y as tack when the staff is equipped.
Oh, you can just use the fucking thwart. Shit.
Oh shoot!
Okay.
I never ever knew that. I think I killed it with the boar every time.
That's impressive, because I can't even kill it with the boar once.
I thought I would break it with the... Oh shoot!
Eagle.
Yeah, pressing Y when the staff is equipped, you can get 3 rift pieces and a juju recipe for unlocking the dead juju character for Dinky Games.
Oh, that's important.
Became main priority.
We can now
I'm main dead
juju.
juju.
I'm a dead juju.
Dead
main.
juju joins the battle and he like gets a smash intro. When you try to get to the top ledge, you may have trouble with the last vent, but only might if you're
I know what
a
it is.
moron.
I know what it is now. Like, I know what the bit that he's having trouble with is.
Yeah.
No,
So
I know the bit that they're saying you might have trouble with now. Yeah, like, you can't jump up that.
To Y. That's so good.
Eagle. Why is that so broken?
Eagle.
Yeetgle.
Eagle.
It's the yeetgle.
It's the eagle.
It yeets them.
It eats them.
The yeetgle. All hail yeetgle.
Was it you or Eric that showed me that thing that was like the Mario Brothers on the topic of masturbation?
That was probably both of us.
It was the Mario Brothers on the topic of masturbation.
Remember kids? No, there was one for drugs.
No, and it was like Mario : like both of them talking about the same subject but different. It was almost like a meme template of Mario talks about it and then Luigi's
Yeah.
And Mario's was masturbation is completely normal, healthy, and I do it in moderation.
Oh yeah, and then
And
Luigi.
And then Luigi said, I eat the meat, rinse and repeat. It's like you have to read it in Luigi's voice, or it doesn't work.
Hey
as well.
Mario, I eat the meat, rinse and repeat.
Oh no. Oh no, Luigi.
Oh no, Luigi.
Oh no, Luigi.
You know, I didn't know you could fucking break him with the thwart. That would have saved us like 20 minutes.
That's so much better.
I'm really annoyed at that.
How
That
did
was not, like, it was not something that's relatively apparent.
Especially because every other way you've interacted with those balls has been via the boar or bear.
Right, that's what I'm talking. Like, it just, why?
You've never been taught that your thing could interact with that. But I don't know how I ever completed this game because
Me
I don't
neither.
remember ever like eating the juju balls at them to get it to work.
Yeah.
I just always remember like using the board to break those. So I don't know. I mean, but how could I have ever gotten the boar all the way up here? I don't know.
I mean, you can. It'd just be hard.
Yeah. It's just so unsettling when you see the holes from up above, like all the geyser holes, like...
You have, I forget what it's called, but it's basically...
Depression?
No, not depression.
Like,
you have depression.
You have multiple personalities. Like, what if you... AIDS. Like, what if you... I'm saying, like, what if you took right now to diagnose me with something, and I just... Out of the blue, I know you're going to say the condition of, like, whatever it is to be afraid of holes, but... Or not afraid, like, to be grossed out by them.
Yeah.
But in that, like, okay, circuits, the lab that we did, the breadboard.
Yeah.
I couldn't even look at the breadboard for too long.
Well, that's it.
Yeah.
You automatically, like, we both know what we're talking about now.
Yes, I just can't think of the word.
I don't remember the name.
I'm googling what is it called when you don't
Fear of holes.
What is it called when you don't like?
It's not agoraphobia, is it?
Or agoraphobia is when you stay inside because you don't like big open spaces.
That's right. Yeah. I just remember
it's
like random.
It's sort of like
words.
the opposite of claustrophobia, I think.
Yeah.
What is it called? Oh, it made me sad. One of the Google suggestions is what is it called when cancer comes back? What is it called when you're afraid of tiny holes? No, I got it. What is it called? No, this is the new game. What can you type? What can you type into Google? What if you saw
fucking eagle misses?
What if you saw this boy casting in the middle of your whole thing in like a D&D party? He performed casting.
Farm.
Performed casting, and you're like, is this boy an idiot? He's gonna get destroyed, and then Eagle just comes out of nowhere.
It's like, what is he doing?
He's casting Summon Monster 5. Thank you very much.
He's casting Bahamut.
No, the game is what can you type into Google? What's the most illiterate way you can type it into Google and still get the answer you're looking for?
Why do my thing go up?
What is it called when you don't like much hole?
Don't like that. Just type in "don't like that" and see what shows up.
When you don't like that. When you don't have dreams. What is it called when you don't have sex? Another suggestion.
That's just being called abstinent.
What's it called when you don't like it?
I actually finished this one first fucking try. That goes to show you how bullshit the other one was, honestly. Alright, we did it. No more. No more portals.
What is it called when you don't like much hole? And I got the answer.
That's the proper Google photo.
I got it.
I'm a squirrel. Oh, this fucked up the game. You're not supposed to be a squirrel there.
You're a squirrel in cutscene?
Yeah, it fucked up, like his arms were all fucked up.
Wait, are you just supposed to... Oh, you have to follow them and not get hit. Now, I wish I was here to see them riding through a giant...
vortex.
Shaped like that.
I mean, like, we can just tell Eric to watch this video.
And then edit in his commentary.
Yeah.
Don't even cut out what we're saying. Look, when you speed up as the boar, they speed up. Did you see that?
Yeah, they're like glitching.
It's designed to not let you catch up.
That's the whole point, though. Well, okay, I guess we're starting over.
I didn't even get it in the way that was like a blue link to the site. It did that thing where it expands the box and it's just full of...
It's
the actual answer.
Yeah.
Understanding trypophobia.
Trypophobia, yeah.
Why some people fear holes.
Sometimes it be like that.
CBS News. I don't know what position they're on in terms of wings, because I don't watch news.
They're left-leaning, I want to say.
Okay.
Because it's Clinton News Network.
Oh, is it really?
CNN is Clinton News Network.
Good luck with the
Gas.
Bugs. I want to eat all the bugs.
Tonight.
Do bugs, not drugs. Do bugs, not gas.
Ladies and gentlemen, do bugs, not gas. Fucked up.
No, I do like how this rush here forces you to use your animals.
Yeah, but I don't like how there's literally... I forgot what the fucking glide button was the squirrel, because I was using the frog.
Here's the thing. The game does good job of letting you... Yeah, you can just completely
Detour. Small detour.
You didn't even get the...
Nope. Small detour.
The game is good at forcing you to like use the things we just taught you, except then it doesn't commit to any of those things because you learn a whole new system like right
immediately.
Afterward. Yeah.
Yeah, like we haven't used the actual like
animal thing.
We haven't used like interacting with animals since the beginning of the game.
Yeah, that was all about interacting, and then the progression was just become them.
Yeah, which I guess makes sense if you're becoming a shaman, but like still, what the fuck? Like,
For a shaman, it makes sense. If you were actually attacked, this would be the natural progression. You would have to understand an animal before you became one.
but like as far as video game logic goes, it's just bad.
When you're introducing new mechanics like that, like being a shaman's apprentice, you do new mechanics all your life because you're literally learning from a magician.
Yeah.
From like a hardcore cool version of a magician. Like shamans are like cool magicians.
Shamans are hippie magicians.
You
I
can
wouldn't necessarily
program
say
them.
cool. Sorcerers are cool magicians. Oof. It wouldn't fucking like it lagged out for a second. I couldn't hit the button
A growing number of people are reporting a fear of holes.
because
I already
people are
have a-
aware that it's a thing
No,
now.
I already have a problem with the first sentence. I'm afraid of a hole, so I'm gonna take this to a reporter.
Yeah, I have that thing that you were talking about on the news. You mean trypophobia? Yeah, that's the thing about the holes, right? Yeah, that's being afraid of them. Oh, I don't have that.
You go into the office, he's sitting across his big desk. J.K. Simmons as Triple J. What do you got me? Store for me, Parker. I really don't like the holes.
He just looks at you for a second. He's like, "All right, run it. We'll run it. We'll run it. We're low on stories this week anyway."
What do you got this for me this time, Maguire? I couldn't watch that Shia LaBeouf movie. I couldn't watch the LaBeouf film.
The LaBeouf film. This is so hard to control. Ah, it's lagging. It's framing really badly.
You're gonna lose all air.
I can't.
You're in a steamy area too, by the way.
Yeah, like it was lagging too much from the steam.
Process.
Like
I feel like it was barely processing it, and then once you guys entered it, it just couldn't take it.
like it was fine up until like it was like, oh hey, look, steam, particle effect. Oh no.
The reaction is so severe, even seeing photos of holes can set off a panic attack. That's actually legitimate.
Yeah, that's a thing that happens.
I've had like severe, like I've had like the anxiety from it before. Like it's not okay.
Wow.
That's
some
brutal.
bullshit. Like the fact that your momentum entirely stops in midair instead of you just taking a hit.
The condition is called trypophobia, according to the website trypophobia.com, which I would never go to. Even the word trypophobia has too many holes in it. Do you understand
Many
that?
O's.
There's
an O, there's P's.
P-O-P-H is almost one. That's enough to just set me off. O, the B also has one, and if it's a capital B, game over.
That has two holes in it. You
A
can't
has
do it.
one no matter what case it's in. Dot is a tiny hole that's been filled in. Com, again, the C and M basically have holes in them. Like, nearly. Don't. No.
No, I'm laughing because this is just like I'm trying to focus on the fucking game right now, and there's also this
You have to
happening.
understand this. What's the hardest word to spell ever? Dyslexia.
Yeah, dyslexia is pretty hard to
They
spell.
can't even spell the word. Like, why would you do that?
Why are we bear sliding?
Why?
Oh God, why would you do that? Oh,
Ev-
thank God, there's a fucking point here.
Every word is designed to tick off the people who are most relevant to use the word.
How do you make this jump?
You
You die. Oof, ouch, ouch. My bones.
my bonitis.
My bonitis.
My
Oh
only
no, my bonitis, my only weakness.
my only regret is that I
I
have
had
bonitis.
God. It was such an awful bit.
Bonitis. You don't even like that episode, but that's one of my favorite
It's
bits.
so bad. Like
Even
I
the
don't mind.
bonitis part is bad.
No, it's really funny
It's
though.
so funny.
The episode's legitimately funny. I just don't like it.
The only regret is I have
Bonitis.
It's like they didn't know how else to write up that
Hey.
character
Hey, you know what
besides
it's time
make
for?
up a disease. Time for Baron. Time for bonitis.
What? I missed it.
What was the time for?
It's time for gas.
What if you could turn into a crab?
Time for grab. Actually, you know what? I'd play this game more. I would
If
I
one
would do
of
a
the
second
spirits was
playthrough.
good. Wow, they're actually being pretty generous on
They
this.
are giving you. There are like I get a feeling you can't fall off the
Well,
sides
because
unless you really
It
try.
would sort of the amount of momentum I'm seeing you hit there.
Yeah,
it would be
looks
unplayable.
like a collision. Yeah,
It would be unplayable if
unless they change the
because
course.
you'd be flying off the thing every single time.
Yeah, but the jumps are pretty iffy.
That's where the well, yeah, that's where like, and we've cycled back through like the one frog interactive part.
Why? This is just like a reaction test, which like necessarily isn't necessarily a bad thing.
Yeah, quick time events exist.
Can I get above the steam, please? Let me up.
Oh wow, that actually gave you a good bit of height, like when the
Framing
llama-
hurts. This sucks.
You're just gliding so slowly. I will come after you. I'm gonna get you pins and needles, and you're just so slow.
I'm gonna run out.
You're good. You should be good. Or you're gonna run out of Juju. Oh, you gotta get
Juju.
You-
Okay,
yeah, you-
okay, we did it. I don't know what this segment is. I don't care. That's lava.
That's really bad. Just to show you that there's a lava pit at the bottom. They had to
Ooh,
zoom
that's
in.
bad.
Are you gonna canoe down the lava pit?
We've got to catch that rift. Or we're
You just gotta
gone.
dodge shit again.
Oh yeah, I remember this bit. You have to go through the rift or what?
I don't know.
Oh, you have to catch the rift. Oh yeah, no, I remember. He has to go through the rift.
So he has to be at where the rift is at the
Yes,
bottom.
that's actually. I remember thinking this was actually pretty cool. Like this would be a great action sequence in a thing that you have to fall into the rift so you don't hit the lava.
you don't hit the lava.
That
No,
actually is cool. I stand by that.
That's actually a pretty decent sequence.
I think
yeah.
that's cool. Yeah.
I'm not gonna pay a whole lot of attention to whatever's happening here.
Oh yeah, so remember the going down the river in a barrel. Remember going down
Oh,
the river in a canoe.
no.
It's that on drugs.
Actually, that's better.
It's literally the Rainbow Road version, but it's Demon Road.
Hey, look, they give you the controls again. Juju hover. Roll. Jump. Okay.
Evil rift river. Move it.
Trypophobia is a weird kind of phobia. First of all, okay, don't shame me.
Look,
Don't
man.
say my thing is weird.
Look, man, we're not saying your thing is weird. We're just saying you're weird.
It can generally be considered as a fear of shapes. We're talking especially about the shapes created by nature. Until recently, it didn't garner much attention from scientists or doctors, but now a study in the journal Psychological Science attempts to explain the fear. I don't know if you're going to get in trouble from me reading verbatim a CBS article.
I don't think so. I don't think they care. I don't care. We're not making any money off the channel, so I can't see any reason why they would yell at us about it.
I'm just trying to understand myself. I'm going to
That's
skip...
a good thing to do on my YouTube channel. Wow, these are really tight.
Researchers Jeff Cole, who spells it Geoff, and Arnold Wilkins of the Center for Brain Science at the University of Essex based their research on images posted on trypophobia.com. They've concluded that it is not the holes that these people fear.
It's the other things.
It's the gas.
It's the
The
gas.
gas comes out of the holes.
Gas. Actually,
I'm
that
so
works really
afraid
well
of
here.
those holes.
This works really well here, surprisingly.
Gas. It looks like spilled gasoline. It actually does.
It does a little bit, yeah. It looks like
Um,
someone spilled gasoline on a water puddle.
It's not the holes these people fear, instead their brains associate the holes with danger. What kind of danger they sense exactly
Fuck.
is still being studied. According to the site, the fear covers clustered holes in skin, meat, wood, plants, coral, sponges, mold, dried seed pods, and honeycomb.
Of course, honeycomb.
Bees are not good. Like, that's
Bees
why
are good.
bees...
Honeycomb is not good. You just associate the two things.
No, dude, I mean, like, bite marks?
Well, that's meat.
Bite marks, like...
Yeah, that's still meat. You are still meat. Humans are still meat.
Right, but like in vampire movies, they got the bites on the neck.
That's
Those two
meat.
dark holes. Like,
So what about, how do you feel about brain coral? Because that doesn't have any holes in it,
it doesn't
really.
have holes in it.
Yeah.
It has crevasses.
Crevice. Crevice. I like how
I
you
just can't do like the circuit board alone. I'm like,
The
I'm gonna
breadboard, yeah.
fail this class because I can't even look at it.
Yeah, I mean, like, you didn't, though. You passed. It's done. Circuits is done.
The reaction to the holes are intense. These can make them feel that their skin is crawling, shudder, feel itchy, physically sick when seeing images because they find it disgusting and gross. Some of these people think something might be living inside the holes. That's actually legitimate.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, that's a kind of understandable fear.
Yeah, and some of them are
That's a
afraid
fear of the unknown.
that they
more than
might fall
anything.
into the holes. It can even trigger panic attacks. I already said that. Alongside these explanations, the website features photos of holes that often trigger fear. Wilkins and Cole decide to analyze the photos. If they show them, I'm going to close.
Then just close the
everything.
fucking thing. It's fine. Just never look at your web browser again. Oh, for fuck's sake. They don't give you any... The way the camera moves, they don't give you enough warning for when there's actually gonna be fucking places you gotta use the Juju hover. Speaking of fear of holes, you might not want to look at the screen too much.
these holes in the. Oh,
Yeah, there's a lot of them.
Yeah, you can glide over them though, which is kind of.
Yeah, I know, it's nice, but like they don't give you any forewarning.
So you just have to be gliding all the time and getting those juju balls.
Yeah, but the thing is, if you move too fast, you can't get the fucking juju balls. And like the way that the camera, yeah, they just don't give like enough forewarning when you're actually doing it. Like this bit right here is fine till that happens, and there's just like no space. Like it does look kind of cool. I like it, but it does seem more annoying than like exclusively just, oh, this is cool. So what, we got this segment, and then we got like what, final boss? That's about it.
I think this is your last riff sequence.
Okay.
Jeez, I would think it's just boss after this.
Yeah, like
You just have to glide over
chunks
that,
that you have to
like-
glide over. And
That's
just
just a
hold.
huge glide, and if you don't have enough juju, you're just done.
Yeah,
Oh,
like
you're
you
good,
just
you're good.
die.